Hey everybody, Sam here. A couple things to go over today, and I'm going to post this to IGTV. Maybe I'll use this on Facebook as well. But I've got a couple of really neat things happening, and one is involving these targets behind me and what they're there for, why I've gotten these new targets in place. Yes, I do a lot of shooting, so I do need new targets relatively often. This is my long distance range, goes out to 115 yards, so from 20 to 115 yards. You can do shooting here. I have a spot target set up with all these small squares, 2-inch by 2-inch white vinyl. It's a good little tip, by the way, for anyone that's looking for, for spot shooting placement on their targets, to cut out self-adhesive squares like that and use them. They're easily replaceable. They hold up pretty well. Once they're adhered down, they are pretty weather resistant for the most part. And then I have 3x3 white squares on the long range target. So this is more, the spot shooter is more your 60 and under, and the other one is set up more for 60 and over shooting. So the reason I got these in place, beyond the fact that my other targets were getting pretty shot up, and now I have a massive wall of targets that I'm building here. Beyond that is that I'm preparing my ranges for the team tap party, which is coming up. Party, shootout, cookout, whatever you would like to call it. We're kind of calling it all those things. But that's coming up in August, and the reason I bring it up is that I want people to realize what the team means to me and what we can offer being part of the team. It is very much a family kind of atmosphere. It is not maybe like many of the pro staff, field staff groups that are out. I don't know a lot because I'm not involved with them. But from what I understand, some have certainly a less connected feel than I believe ours does. Ours is run through Facebook. It's a private group, well, secret group, and you can't find it. So the interaction there is very, very closed off to the public. But amongst our team, there's a tremendous amount of very valuable interaction that goes on. And what I'm able to gain from that is very valuable to me. So if you're considering applying for our team, and that is coming up, and I've been hinting at that for a while, July 1st will be when the application opens for Team Tap brand ambassadors. That's something to consider, is the fact that we're doing an event like this. People are coming in from all over the country. Our team members are coming into this. I'm elated, I'm proud, I'm thrilled that I'm able to do this for everyone, but I feel the same way because people want to come to it. That just makes me astounded in some ways. The tap has grown from where it started. It's, small origination. It still is a small company, obviously, but where it started to here, to where we'd even be considering having an event like this. So I'm getting these ranges set up in a good shape. So in August, everything's ready to go. And that's part of this. So that's why I got those there. blobtargets.net, the longest lasting, most durable target you will find on the market, period. Hands down, no arguments. It is. I've shot them for over 10 years. I've had a lot of different blobs over that period of time. But they do warranty their targets for 1 year. If you're shooting through their target in less than a year, they offer to replace it. That's a pretty decent offer in my view. It's a very reassuring thing to know that a company is behind their product to that extent, because there's no way they can limit, obviously, how many arrows you shoot, how many broadheads you're shooting. So they are in some ways taking a chance, but they know their product is that good. I like that. I like the different mentality that they have, that they're sort of on the fringe and they're the alternative. They're not the norm. That's what I see TAP as. I see us as not the norm, on the edge, pushing boundaries. I love it. So blob targets are not targets you want to move around. These each weigh about 65, 70 pounds, each of those squares. So if you have a stationary area you can set your targets up in, that's what you'd want to do. They are very weather resistant. They will last for a long, long time. And I know Blob has a saying, I've seen them hashtag it on their post, about old blobs never die. That's pretty true. If you look behind here, behind this wall, I have chopped up sections of old blobs that are now serving as kind of reinforcement and helping to shore up the whole assembly here. So That's the truth, and I've been shooting chunks of those targets for ages now. I've been cutting them into sections and moving them around the yard and putting a piece here, putting a piece there, using them in my basement range. Yeah, so they're a very, very durable target and well worth the reasonable cost that they charge. blobtargets.net. Now, the hybrid stabilizers. I know that most of you guys out there have seen them. Some of you have bought them. Some of you have checked them out, and I know you've been wanting them. I have some that are just recently done. These are all 8-inch models. And just want to show everyone how awesome they look. So the standard hybrid models are all now powder coat. We were using Cerakote for a while, but I decided that it was necessary for me to do this so that the efficiency of my operation could ramp up. And again, as I've told many people, this is a one-man show. There is not a big group of personnel behind this. I run all of this on my own. So it's necessary for me to find ways to make efficiency even greater. And if I can do it, I'm jumping on it and I'm making it happen. So here's 5 out of the 6. I also have a desert tan, but I don't have any desert tan outserts. The end outserts, I'm getting some coated, so I didn't build one of those. But I do have the other 5 right here. So this is the matte black. It's the same powder. The wrinkle that is used on the Element X's, used on Tacticam boosters, used on QBs, and many other products. Our string stops also get that. This is the charcoal gray. Should be able to tell the difference that there is a difference from the black of the insert here, the coupler, to the dark gray of the riser module. So that gray in a lot of ways mimics very closely the gray of the carbon tube itself. I like this look a lot. This is a good one. Here is our purple. We've changed purple up a little bit to more of a lavender kind of purple. Really looking good though. I'm sure that'll appeal to a bunch of people. Here's our orange. Again, these are all powder coat, no longer Cerakote. Still highly durable. In fact, I would suggest that this is more durable than the Cerakote. And less expensive to apply, less time consuming. You know, there's a lot of positives. And the Cerakote, of course, had the brand name behind it. Had a really slick, cool, smooth finish, but I think you're going to find that it's pretty tough to beat how nice these are in powder. So here's our white. Again, these are all 8-inch models. Take a look at the website, though, where you can see all of the sizes, all of the package options we offer. A lot of bundles are available now, including hybrids, including Element X's, including string stops, QDs, side stabilizer mounts, you name it. If we don't have it on there, ask me about it. I'll see what I can do for you. Take a look, titaniumarcheryproducts.com, and you know what I always tell you guys to do, and that is stay tapped out.